do amontuma bebo Peace FM dia no age kase boyi ama Ghana ni bia wa Ghana kura wa Ghana mapum etie bie social media de ya dia ta ye ni ade se kaji ni bronya space obo Peace 104.3 FM say ye Facebook say ye X say ye Instagram YouTube TikTok Zoom WhatsApp ebu bia no edo beba studio ha obehwia sanso ate enka na ensema ye de eba ni bi ne se Samuel Okujo cha Blackwa Ghana any amount do so nkita wudi esuafo agbamane se Ghana for oha eni edu wotwe ena se nyame ampata America ban ebe wo metuko apam wo mo se alemuti hai wo mo samrafie
formally notified of 188 Ghanaians on President Trump's deportation list.
Na enkwanta south why se chambolega pu why menya ya butubutu kwabenanto ewo ho ya bekwa na wa mehu say ye ka say dia ekoso na World Health Organization ye amansan pomuden adwumakuo kase wo mo dia aba ese nyame ya adom a program ya wo mo de be die wo mo ma no nurubone asese ne mabone achafretafre ne mabone enwienwia no mabone afo mutirim no ama mo kodwons ni mu atete no rehabilitation 2030 ya de ba be ye wo madwene yi.
A growing public health concern that affects millions globally, musculoskeletal disorders.
Na chronobony wisam any urukasam any de keke kan wa ekoso wo internet so no Bank of Ghana so obi anka na kuma ntu ne yem ebe mo obi asika gina pintin ye mo obi ansuro e mo obi amon.
These frameworks will always ensure stability of the financial system is not undermined despite emerging financial technology.
Na NUCS, National Union of Ghana Students Omakasa. Na wamasemu wa wamu kan say womanya ntie. Say anshe na ansha. Ebe ye den pa say obi ye dusuani wa Ghana na so pevisa akwa America kusua dia. Ahwa ne nsanka. Esan Ghana school for a womunya visa kwa abrochire so mu kusua dia samba. A wo mko ya wo makoka honti nuksi for so mbekasa ewo asemi ho ebi kan ho na ye deba enyimeku ya daroma
yemfa sidama MTN wasisisi ade MTN wako isem wonfa sim mndi dwuma ebio enti se opese wura sa kwanya weso na woko isem a wonfa sim enni dwuma eno ane se wo download my MTN app no na wako simless eno ano no download my MTN app na wako simless eno ano no me pacho African Queen Macro semen country wo se eye konkomu enam a yetwitwa na kase pa na dankasa so ewo ho nya asem ketwa eti aduane bia opese wudi bia no wutimi edidi nkwan bi ni aduane bia opese woye bia so wutimi edi ye opeduduo mu a supermarket any stores ahodo no enye na ewo ho na emom no ope ne duduo mu dia na wakọ oba pastor ye wo mokola ne fire service dia nimhwe kwa obenya bi na bako de wokọ supermarket any stores no a enye na ewo wei ene aboafo a wo mbo echidom ye de premtobre kase no ede besomo anuane mo yasim konwa ye bekenkan kase no ede amamu Midday mame akosua etona mene
ohene nana kwame amo na safa wonu na he Ghana ene amahodo nkitanwudie hu nsem so Samuel Okujo cha Blackwa efrensem trefo na wode asem bitu wo mani mo anyame anim ni enya asem wode ye nigi ani onsepe eba enya asem ayete ayetu chire ko wiem eje urusese kusi a wo fusi dabi eya asem wode awraho sun ene binabo enenam na wo chire mu se awoho a wo mo America mamu America maino esin kitese wo mo besesa wo mo nkukun kaka abo wo mo bo eja wo mo kwan se obi an kono krom no Ghana for oha eni edu wotwe 188 eka hu bi na ye na Samuel Okujo cha Blackwa se mampeni Donald Trump ba ye se wo bo amanye ma obi ate ye se awoho e wo America mamu a wo mo nkrata asem nnimu no do obetunu mu tan anyway trade center no Osama bin Laden mu kojurugu ye kra ye pekra no a obewe netikwa amna kono krom wasena oka ye na nkrofo fi sajama aya agudie bi nkro bi na wobo ananumdwa bi nanso so ma ne na ne abere wode ose ayoyo ema pamo no pamo nkrofo na wasimra wo mti yese Ghana for 188 ene kan ho no wo mo ni America aban aka bia se wo mo srada eja wo mo hu Ghana for yimobo wo maka kan nanso so America aban se no waka so be na no ano beye once se na dwene na no na samalokuyo tabla kwa ese akwakoba ne sa no na e wo se Ghana aban yen seseye e ma saafo no ayeye bia no fiti sabre ya kwapim se da wo mbeba no yenye wo ma yakayaka de yentete wo mo e ma wo mani nye wo mo ya na se braso na se ampeniampa wo mbe wo moti kwa mo ma san ba e be ye boko breo wo so akasei America ya na musini ane ne office wo New York ane Washington wo mo ne America aban edin se wo so ya kwanto nkrata asem yina se de be ya akomodie ebe wiye na so mbeba kra no a wo ma ba somdiem.
In terms of deportations, as I told Parliament last week, we have been cooperating with U.S. authorities. We have so far been formally notified of 188 Ghanaians on President Trump's deportation list. And our embassies in New York and Washington have been complying with our counterparts in the United States. And so far, travel certificates are promptly issued once we see the evidence and it's clear that you really are in violation of U.S. law. And they have every right, just as we also have every right to deal with those who are violating our laws, who are in breach of our laws. And you do know that Ghana also every now and then carries out deportations. We even prosecute, imprison foreigners who violate our laws.
And what then was say Ghana buying any America buying so was so in actually no. Now say you know any Minister of Interior, any Ghana Immigration Service. Ayan kasasie, ayan se say nen totoye. Our mind ye busianfo e de be yesafo ni na wa tu. Na wo mabeka yensa. Na biyo wo mabetoa abraboso.
The only concern we have raised is that it should be done in a humane manner. We should be notified when the final airlifting is being done so that we will be at the airport to welcome our compatriots and properly integrate them. And I can confirm to you that working with our counterparts at the Ministry of the Interior, Immigration Service, NADMO, we have been receiving, when we are notified that they have been put aboard flights, we do receive them at the airport. We do it quietly because we also want to protect their rights and their dignity. That is why we don't invite you in the media. So media friends should pardon us that we go welcome them without you, but it's for good reason.
And what you say, one more bano hell, Munkoma come to me. Yaseta krabo bia usura ne ntakraba fom o ma mebuchi ase aduane ye oda wa na oye bo ye diet usi echi na motoso ye oda wa na ota free say ice cream wa momra no mo be yenya yete yenwia bo yenwia haban se mponche ye didi wa momra na ye no say eba no passport nsensem nso a ese obi anim passport foforo ya abeyi se okọ ya won krata asem wo ho na se bra so say onsa beka o pa be na ntesimu pampampan yakọ open so betena efie bebi obia no ye de bebrɛw na ne no so obesere se eje na se wo de bebi a wote bebi a wo a wo pese de passport ne brewo a aya kire bebi port ye mfa wada.
There are quite a number of Ghanaians who still think that it is just propaganda or a fluke or it's not some sustained effort. And so when they are filling in the forms, they do not provide their addresses. And that has been a challenge. So far, the companies have reported that they have had to call some 2,540 Ghanaians who did not provide adequate addresses, and they had to reach out to them and obtain those addresses. A lot of them are in denial. They don't think that we are actually delivering passports. We want to use this opportunity to confirm that these passports are being delivered via courier and that you need to provide adequate addresses, accurate addresses, so that these passports will be delivered to you.
Yayatini Kenya Foreign Affairs Minister Samuel Okudjo Toa Blakwa Clinton akwesiamu akuna kwanza mtrefo nhye mu na sibia wodi amane boy bre yen
na wasanse nkwara mu ya kyese US aban edi ababetu dwa ese wo hye adesuafo wo mu free Ghana ya ompese omkosua de ewo United States no wo mu visa wo mpese wo mu gye no anhwa wo mu emfa emma wo nenu nenam so ma National Union of Ghana Student President oda wo mano yewura Daniel Boche akasa ese wo hye ensemu a apie mu ewo United States ya de be ha adwen papa na nano anura ene wote se soafo a wo hye amano ne ensem so yewura samo kujeto ablakwa ese wo hye US aban ese Ghana fo no a wo mu kosua de ewo ho no dodo na kwa na o ma kwakotena ho o maka wo mu mpese o mbebe wo mu nchi eno na Daniel Boche etu o mu fo se wo osuani na yema officer se kosua de nwuma sua nko a osua wi abrawachi nimde a wanya no fa bebo a wo man kronkron Ghana na enu achi no na wo pese wutu kwan kwa mo no ne a eno no no afa kwanpa so akọ ese de bia betimi abo eba sa no a yema mo visa se mu nkosua de mu kodu a mo mpese mbebe nti Ghana ni bia nani abrese wo kosua de kekaaji nimde no de aboboa o man kronkron Ghana eba sa no a wo kopre na akoya bibia ewo
no your position no and society your patron say students should always look at the bigger picture. The main aim is to come back and help your nation, to build your nation. America never honomono omo microphone na chichi crew no nti yen so there was a share senior be ya kwa e be wa be bo na chichi crew no na ye fe ama obeya pese ono so be Ghana nti with these visa restrictions na ya that watch list no so no yen share my hope in say omo ba ne but we should also yen share say ye be tutu ye nema yi na students ya kwase kusua dia yembra back opesa woko emigrate to America, use the right genuine means to emigrate to America.
Onipayete ninke National Union of Ghana Student President Daniel Boche yenua Naomi Obenewa ene trauma ni boy ebreye.
Na World Health Organization amansa nyina pomuden adwuma ko kase WHO na wo maba mane se wo mo ya se fiti sabre ya hwiebe enkosi 2030 de na wo maboa ma sebi se koba se obi nunum nurubone obi hwehwia ne mabone tafre ne mabone ema sebi enyansunsanso e wo nadwunum na wodwune ensiso se wo yio se wo nyanyi yio ya ne mabasa wo ye ne mebia se enye nipa kra sunsum ne honhom na tinimu no ya bebo na sa ha oni na ye free ho na se koba se obi kwasa atebia ni mu a yetumi apena yarehwe amuwa sanso esi ne dada mu bio na yeina University of Ghana Great Hall lecture because na sa lecture si Professor of Physiotherapy ewo University of Ghana Professor Ajidiran Idowu Bello ena kasa ye wase na wotu munchine kwa no se ye wo musculoskeletal disorders na musculoskeletal disorders efa nnompe nkasa ni mbiewu ho wose eyade bia yense da fa yeni enko ho so ye nnompe ni yenkasa no fantini beka mbiewu no yense da ma eho apomuden ni ho ayaresa ni hia yen tubon senche obi dia ka no pe titru ni jonku etofa ho pe na je se wheelchair wose wotinam obi ni spinal cord say ekoasa langa pe na dia asmaba obi kotodwe akontunu se yese pe ai na chese away bus na ntia mo ba be edi amano wo se hia pa se edi eni ekọ na wo kirem ensem a wo se o manfo te efa musculoskeletal disorders yi ho ene dia keke kan ho ina.
A growing public health concern that affects millions globally, yet remains under-recognized in many health systems, musculoskeletal disorders. According to the 2023 World Health Organization report, musculoskeletal disorders are the leading contributor to disability worldwide, affecting up.
The impact and burdens of musculoskeletal disorder are most underrated health concern by both national and international policymakers, including the funders. Despite its appalling inherent disabling tendency. The argument has always been premised on the low mortality rate associated with musculoskeletal disorder, thereby leading to the underestimation of its long-term effect. This challenge was exemplified during the COVID-19 pandemic, when patients suffering from musculoskeletal disorder-related conditions were relegated to the background as they were denied of their usual rehabilitation care. However, a life deluged with disability arising from many chronic disorders, including musculoskeletal disorders, is almost not worth living, owing to the compromised quality of life. Given the unequal attention to the scale of burden arising from disabling chronic disorders, such as musculoskeletal disorders, as indicated above, the World Health Organization has declared the Rehabilitation 2030 initiative. This initiative aims to strengthen rehabilitation in health systems globally, improve access to rehabilitation services, and achieve health care for all by 2030.
Na yatine ke ya Professor Ajidiran Ido Bello. We are Professor of Physiotherapy at University of Ghana. Na no si ye lectures na se. And Professor Nanaba Pia Amfo. We are Vice Chancellor at University of Ghana Legon. And so kasa ye no se. Se ntia wan kwahia se obi a wote ye wiye yi. Wote na obo hu dawro de kire wadofo obusuafo wukuoma. Enu obi bia wo penasem na wodo no bia mpo tamfo mpo a ka kire no ane se sa musculoskeletal disorders ya ka no World Health Organization 2023 report a wom de ba ya ni kirimu se nipa 1.71 billion ene wasa asiso a wom se bi o mechi bremo nompene wo mechi ehun kan ya ede ha bre wom pa na se de meka ye no ebubu bi egu am wom ntumi nante ono pa Akan no otumi yi atia pa chen boga kupali eneyi musculoskeletal disorders inti amu aka fom ja no otumi tumuri kakra chen Usain Bolt eneyi wonante baako asa akoda ya gina tata ente wo se ya fana semhia pa.
A growing public health concern that affects millions globally, yet remains under-recognized in many health systems, musculoskeletal disorders. According to the 2023 World Health Organization report, musculoskeletal disorders are the leading contributor to disability worldwide, affecting approximately 1.71 billion people, with low back pain alone being the single leading cause of disability in 160 countries. These conditions, ranging from arthritis and osteoporosis to chronic back and neck pain, significantly affect mobility, productivity, mental health, and quality of life.
Professor Nana Ba Apiamfo, Vice Chancellor University of Ghana. Nana yao answer from. And a call lectures Nasia Ode Amanbui by
Convention People's Party CPP at the krata apie eja enra na eno ena womode to Ghana for enim se omani age papa say Republic Day any Founders Day a waban no asan so ede ababiomu na wom se enra ya wada June boso mene de to so aduonu ansia 26 June eye eda 76 years so wo de enra no kanwa na 76 years a yete Convention People's Party e was sports sotpon ya to say ye osaje for Dr. Kwame Nkrumah ene eteye na eno ena womo echiremu se wo hye edayi a eye July boso many day dikan a womo de si so se womo ede ye Republic Day aya ade a womani asopa anya no ko a wose 21st September nso so a womo ede ato wo se ye Founders Day no CPP amanyoko no ani age papa na womo se party no mo gina party nanemu ene Dr. Kwame Nkrumah atitafo ene adofo nyina eda wo mampanyi John Dramani Mahama ase ena afenso NDC aban ase papa afenso nine parliament mashebedwafo a wo mo hwe agitu mu ema Republic Day wo mo agitu mu ena afenso so Founders Day wo mo di aba no so wo mayade papa na wo mani aso papa na wo se 1st July 1960 eya abakosem papa yes a Ghana a free parliamentary system ya wo call governor general ya republic no eno enema onipa wote CPP meche Dr. Kwame Nkrumah wo be first president wo Ghana nti ehu behia pa se saa da yi a wo de asi ho ade ama omo no omani aso eyeda wo so omani age papa padu saa da no a wo ebe hye ho efa eno si ebiemu wo hwe 1 September 1909 was a sada no ena Dr. Osajefo Kwame Nkrumah ye wo no enti sada yi nsusu a wo mode abase eno nsusu eye founders day no eye ade a wo mani aso papa enti wo mode wo dampanyifo a wo mo ahwe ma Republic Day any Founders Day wo ma sanso aba na wo mu edi no CPP amanyoko no ani so papa na krata na wieye no say forward ever backwards never say long live Ghana na krata Comrade Wing Commander Patrick Nelson yes Sagoji wono e chairman and leader wono ena nensa e share krata yi ase
na Bank of Ghana bo ye yina ano hoba say ye nkran say obi anka na komantu yem titiro ne dia wo de sika ayi adwuma say wo de sika ayi adwuma wo to ade de sika tuaka ya to wa de sika tuaka woni nkrofo nsan so die no ye sika ena wo mu a Bank of Ghana say kwa komantu yem Senta Bank of Ghana e ka dia no ba nsam yidi akere ye ne say wo hwe nyini a Ghana ye nyini e wo digitalization mu a e ba ye yi yenya mobile money wom eba yeyi okwa airport kra wuduru ha gate no ankasa won fa nsanso mu nyawe ehu animu apɛ na ebia ma wo eno da nkyɛn yi a sim ya de hyɛ phone mu yi yɛsɛ na nyumakɔ bi kra de abasɛ ɛsɛ kra de wunya sɛ ɔde sim ɛbɛ hyɛ phone mu na nso so betumi ayusu ani bebre aka wɔn kyerɛ sɛ ɔman no kɔnkan yi ɛwɔ digitalization no mu na Bank of Ghana eba man yese said ya brebo bia ya na bonyuma bata ho no digitalization yi anyame ncha de ebo ama titu ni sika sem sa wosudie ekoso ebo ama nkitawudie ewo akwaniasan yina so enso ekoso no sebi oha ni amane ba ku bi batabata ho krofo fa kwan bone so ko cyber no so internet so fa digitalization no so this money bokro no wiwi ankrofo sika ede wuru kasam ne niam ansan fata no se no na Bank of Ghana ni abrese won pese sa matabata won no emwa ema digitalization no enwie peye no won be yini na efri ho na cyber threat no a na yes obi akwa ko hu obi bank account we yi musika ina obi momo pin wo hu akobbo krono yasa ya frawo yani ya asmesi yani ya rafo no enti wadi first kase bra ni ade ni na no Bank of Ghana so mehu no ma ya hyehyɛ ya wo mu de besi ano kwan ya man krofo sika sem ene krofo sika ensa wosudie asumdua be mama ahoton so abam First Deputy Governor Edma Bank of Ghana Dr. Zakari Mumuni eno de sa no bansam yitu dwa enkran ha emra wo me public private round table e won kran ha.
The bank is committed to ensuring financial innovation is conducted in a risk-controlled environment. The bank has issued an exposure draft on digital assets with dual objective of fostering innovation in the sector while managing associated risks such as AML, CFT, capital flows, cyber theft, among others. The bank has also adopted digital supervisory tools and fit-for-purpose regulatory frameworks for relevance and effectiveness of supervisory efforts, thereby promoting financial soundness. These frameworks will always ensure that the stability of the financial system is not undermined despite emerging financial technology.
Dr. Zakari Mumuni, First Deputy Governor of the Bank of Ghana. And what's the Director of Innovation, our Minister of Communication, Digital Technology and Innovation, Ora Emmanuel Ofori. And so, Editu George Midday say, Ghana Innovation and Startup Bill. One day come na sebejo fie. Em na sebejo fo asase wo mu bobo ho. we be December fee woman in Sabasha Sam na be yemra
Ghana Innovation and Startup Bill no e idea to say dey ama lawyer for mu hwem ye ni ecosystem eso e bon komo se na e be ya ye betimi pass law nti by December this year no sa emra no e be pass sa startups ni human kitinkiti mebu no e sha ase no ade ba ko e ha o mo pa ye se mo benya sika e be boa mo motimi e bi adwuma nti sika o munya no ye sika nkitinkiti o motimi di sha ase nso o motimi fa wi nti na ubemu na egu ana se o mabemu egu nti ye startup bill na ye benya innovation fund ye be set up se na ye benya ye sika be boa mo ma se nyuma no ya mo anyi no motimi afa nkofo bi na aboa mebu
na sa public private roundtable jumedie ye course wan kran ya no aya HQ ele adwumeku a wo mo hye na founder de ma aya HQ Eric Anan enso kasai.
I believe it's going to open up Ghana from just being a Ghana local to a Ghana global. Because innovation today makes us become globally competitive. It's a borderless economy. If you have access to internet, you're not just playing Ghana. The startup bill will enable Ghana say we are ready for business. The startup bill should enable the government pass this law to say, why go to Delaware? One can actually use Ghana because we have a stable democracy. For 32 years, there's no war in Ghana. We have not had any interruption. Can we say 32 years? Are we there? Yes, we are. It's time for us to leverage on this stable democracy that we have for us to have more money so we can develop schools, can build roads, and young people can stay here and work and make money whilst supporting our growth as a country and as a continent.
Eric Anai, I have found that the ma Aya HQ. As my queen assistants had Midday ma. And Perifon's Cocasa was here, one more day about to Yamu, Cranshan the Boshe, and Anobansemi, fa. Said the cyber, Crawford Nams would deal, Dins and Fon, Bank of Ghana, Ebesiano, Yatini, Nadi free on scale him, and a piece of me and some chin, Yaman before called me, didn't see what they am on buy.
Krata yi every abankasiye meche presidency communications ena womo ebo amane ese Republic of India Prime Minister His Excellency Mr. Narendra Modi wode ena emienu eba besra oman kronkron Ghana na ebesha ase July bosomene de toso emienu eye ukuada kopem ya wada July bosomene de toso emiensa ni nyina eye nkitahudi a Ghana eni India ban womo ebehwe na eye nkitahudi eda womu ta nasa yonkofa eda womu ntemu no womo ebehye mu ekena neno ena one omampenyi John Dramani Mahama ena fe Republic of India Prime Minister Modi womo ebedi enkomo na nkomo womo bedi enu nyina ejina edwedi a ewo ye ni India ntemu afe nso kwan ben so no befa so ma investors nso so etimi aba oman nimu kua yonsem so mbekasa de afa technology abefo kwan so ayedidi dwuma afe ba nwuma sua asem apomudi ho nsem no ena afe nso so energy nsem so nyina mahoden nsem so mo nyina yade a womo ebedi nkomo ena afe nso niema bia ha wiase afe ne nyina no so womo ebeka eho asem na eno achi no Ghana ban eni India ban ebe science apam said de be betimi aboa na nkitahudie no aye kan koya no keke womo ehye kena ewo krata so womenya bilateral agreement na eno achi no womampenyi John Dramani Mahama ene Republic of India Prime Minister ene central for ebe kasa entino nkomo bia wo ho no womo de ebetudwa eno achi no na womampenyi John Dramani Mahama so obeye state dinner ede ama Prime Minister Modi ya chese ene na chidafo anase na chitafo a womo eba ye no na womo atimi anya bibi adi na bibi akoyie kama na ni nyina aye nhyehyeye a Ghana ban eni India aban eye se de bia nkitahudie ana senti ase apam ewo mu ntem no womo ehyemu kena na krata yi we aye President and Minister Government Communication spokesperson Felix Kwachi Fosu wono enanensa ehye krata yi ase
ya kwankwanta south wo otimantam fitiana no ukwada no ene yabo mamane se ukwada no bayina no asomdwe ni ho omanfo wo nkwanta south wo munsu no gugem bi kra da ne dabo wo muntumi nkato malimpo no mada se be ya kra wo mbekọ efom kra no ayeden aya sembenya manfo bia wo mo kwanta south ye se wo de snap egun se ya paye e dia yen hyehyeye ehia wo mafa hye enu ani o ebi kan wo dia ye nim nanso kwabenanto wo ahoma nso di obebu ya mane na fita na no wu kwada besin ne foforo bia ma abai wo kwanta south waboye ho amane yo kwabenanto
yo osini nana kwa miamo young
so strong the race to run
meja say osini nana amaniebo na odi ama yene tiefo mu tie the border of all stations keys 104.3 in the bio beyond 90.7 hello 101.5 kese ewiase afana nyina obia asom na ne nyina ene say na no wukua de ne ekopie mu say by foforo ya yinti enti akwako hie say ompanyimfo eye amamre ene amanie se de beye betumi ama ho kwan na obi a wo tu ne bayire betumi atu obi opese okoton so betumi akwakoton obi on so pese wo nu an bayire ampese di so tumi aye ne nsensен so no ekoba se emusu akuo maako miensa na wo enkwanta mensima titiru le kire adele atwode na chala na omo wo eye enkwanta asasi so na womreko ekoba se so mu egu nsam yi apaye no eye atwedefo na ekoye saa amamre na womreko mu eye amamre na chese kwan bi so no na busumi baako ani akire omo nyina adua akọbenkro mu se eye bayira fasha dabia ede nwantuwanti ede mentimu ase eba eye enkwanta kodema no tintontan omo enye bio so obedi bayira fasha dike bia wa ankasa wukọ wunchi se bia ukromu abekọ akodi wuku na mom se enkwanta asase isu die empanyfo emma ho kwan ne emma ho kwan china kesa ahemfo asotwo wuro omoda abusuakuo miensen nyina ano ode won sahye nkrata ase wedi yanto kan ankosoro nkokura ansa saa eye amamre ebe koso enti ekoso no enam so ama eye afamimionu na omso eka ho ekese ye busuakuo miensa no omo ka ese ne omo ntia sente nwumre no wukuada ne de omo de danger abobo omo ho ekese ye obi anka bia nhyem anadumu ni na wukuada ne etio tu dimaya kradadadada odi topo kurantumi ana ema de achi eye enura ya wade ekese manfo ye bibia aguye no na nipa baako afema to anana ewo nsiadu na obi so the wire house or ton chancing or ton building material ni nyina obi akwakotwa eja atum asese amanfo edwane no ho konba enam so ama bambo adwumefo meche apolitifo ne asojafo eti ohugumu ne kura no omutumi chi nipa mako enwoche nipa be mienu so adisia form ko school en kwanta senior high emma etio ekasa omo ba ko de sese woda eye St Joseph Hospital a doctor for egunu so mo ehwe no na ba ko no kan de be simpempe so omu hu ba bia obdi afa nenso ne bia mi akasa meni education director ye owe no nya for Jonathan Kwesina edi nkomo no wo kire be simpempe so yi adisia for be 500 a omo ye fana year student omu hu ba bia omo afa ni nyina ne se ba bia omo tete no kamia se hona sa mentimwa kosonti so mo adwane kwan so mo afa hen so mo afa die omuntimi cheri sei babba adwumefo omguso mo hwehwe sa school kwada be 500 wen nyina so ento nchen a eye MC na nkasa so dimu akotre se de be asundie kan betumi akoso nanso awie ya me no wo kase ya school ni akwada te classroom obi tumi afatuo akwako body tuo ama body tuo ni ha ama na pie no ha ene na that screen ni so achese please omo mo share Facebook omo akoda na ewu kura asisi wofura atiasefo asasi so enti they say asem na akwakoya adie bia kwame anwa ye de papa ete bamba dwumefo ye jo betini bia na mo atumi aso anu say nkwanta adani ghost town ni nyina ne say school for tumi nko school atechire for tumi nko school nkwachira adie samle ko na mso so aye apobie dwumefo so ama akwako wiem tempenso say for Ghana commercial bank wo nkwanta kodima temporary no oma close the down sense area adwumefo mo no omso omuntimi enya adwuma enchete die eye MC owura nyamfo Joseph Kwame entry awol enim tanfo kan se omo adwebre omo nhema so ni kan entumi nkoso esense nkwanta mra bi abeten ko na se de nkwanta sitie no na se die kamia se nyema ya tu ajeje mu ama che so bia gani ubegani pokura so unya kan pokura de betu kwan sa wafo abobo ya di se bia moto na moto so nya ba bia so no betumi edwa ko se ni pe nyina adwo anope wiem bokura no obehwe kwa tempon so a be bia ye din e chese obi anko obi amma chese baba dwumefo ne chese omo ehwe atoto de ma chede be aso ye kan betumi akoso nanso mabo opini eye divisional police commander eye owuro bonyanfo ye chief superintendent Michael Kwabenasi edu ene the operations commander eye Kwabranto amano omo ehkira omo guso omo de nyema egu akoma sese nkomu hia reinforcement betumi abem nemo nipa makomako nwotwe a enu ansa so omo de omo akoba bi asabi omo betumi ahye no matutu omo ano na se pa so omo betena nkwanta krodwoma na create more tension de omo ehia ne saade biada ento ohene sese de nkwanta aye ghost town a eye peace ntentwe yo na nanto migusu amdidi eki ebi anyumre no nsia kasebo no ye be pie ndi anso ye de bema etiefo ama obi asusu ehunu nem eye the education director de all kinds say well close schools nyina down school ni bia mo ko school enti nipa na wo fini mo e final year student as say wa fa na no e won sia do a obi akwa body twi wo mleko wo ti classroom a wo sia de eni ti na say o ti mi say asem no eni aye nyan ankasa enti ohine na enkwanta ha de say die ehia mpaibo eni say nyakopo na ankasa e be se di enmonyam
na kwabena bamba won nsem te say ye ba ne say ya na etate say a police for ni asoja for a bia ye do mo ba ho no ye asoja for ni police for ketwa na we no say dan room pempenso a ye hia police ni soldiers won
hinana edum pempenso nka say ni bukra more soldiers ni more police bukra etumi ba esan say curfew no na nkan no 10 p.m. na unkoda na machi no na wasode say omo aye review ama say die ebo no nsia na wakwa akoda gi se ebo anopa no num ansan watumi apie nanso ni nyina no bamba dwumefo eye saa no ma nyina no eye nkurasi e twa nkwanta township ho ahia no ho na kesa amanfo no bi edwane kɔhye kese o yebo ni ya no edwane akɔhye enti say die amanfo ni ye security intel aba nyina say ebe nyina say saa nkura twa ahia won kwanta Kobe township nyina so on betumi amabambo adwumefo ni bi akọ na curfew ni so ma enforce no pa dindindin e wasa mi se de beya amanfo bambo so betumi awie pense sei atete abanya adwumefo ni obia edwane a tete ni nyina no bambo adwumefo mo ye jom betumi bia na so ka me se omo number no enche dan en no so te se de dipa na omo e wa ha no
na kwabena yemi se eba ni se yi a yambu kompon echi nkwawe se bayira fashion no se beba so a nyema bi se no aya bra no etatisi ana wani de edi kan kra bibi se esi titru ne se bi akwada wo no nsia de a menye sure se toothpick kra okuta bi na wakuta se bi kibaba ba aka se ode gbo no ba na ode ko wo bi ti ebo no tieku no ama no so akwa ya hometesem
yo kwa me ni nyane se afacha ye do by for afaya PBM a aya omukoyi apaye ewo eye edwanim na akoso embebi abesin kon nanso obi enim se fisha beye biensa abai amasa mentim wase ebaye amanfo dan ahyehye amanfo afemu ato na lan ewo nsia do adwumafo adwane amatete nipa no adwan nkwanta mankwanta eya ye go star ne de nkatete nkampanfo ahye ahye bibi afrim nanso ni nyina ne sebi place yati ya fulboni we onim sama kwa akosa a kese amamre ni amanye di sanu mai nua na tete akwa trigger sanu mai nyina amasa ke so ye etutuo akoso bebi mbokra die fro otu obodom tete die ho aye logo area at the sense amanfo omo dan ho nyina to mo de ma free nenso obi azu mbokra nkotena ho a kese ensam die na onhina na anu odini papa tete be hia se empe betumi adi wona esifom na ahemfo mpanyinfo miensa no obetumi no wona atena sie no otumi ade won sa che apamase a ebetumi abrate sense se koba se curfew ni ke edumadi bia ntumi nkoso obi ntumi nhwehwe obi asoso entino egugem a ekoba se na akwakoye ahuntie bebre a ebehia mpanyinfo betumi di wona esifom ewo
yo kwabnanto ya beda se wie kwabnanto anya ne bo nkomo ewo nkwanta south ewo oti region no na ye bedi bayira fashion na de bekoso ni ama nipa wu ama na bi na omu wi a nipa be na fashion wo mu bedi anyway
apom dia so ya Ghana Health Service abo amane ss unim se COVID-19 ebi eni wo man ni mu biom dia na odada wo ho esane se wo se evi 2020 a COVID-19 yade eba ye na enya asem ketwa kra na esa wuntimi ntu kwan kwa baabi asem wei na esa wo hye ofie ade a hawo abedi wo man ye mpese e bekọ akire kra bi atiefo eyem asem ni mu a na Ghana Health Service say wo ma record 70 cases na cases ya wo mo record ye wo mo si wo mo anya afri University of Ghana na no enenam so ma Ghana Health Service Director of Public Health Dr. Franklin Asiedu Bequin NPC News edin komo anu ose se de ade ne esiti COVID-19 ya ade virus ni mfiri o ma enimu na ya ade ha adwen papa enti no obi anhwe se emra ne hyehye bi a wo so wo mu disuo no wo mu edi u ya ade a nya se bi a obegeka kan ho abo atentemu nsa wohoro no sa protocol dada no yenkwane yensan kofa na no ena wode to University of Ghana eni mo se wo hwe wo mo ho week celebration ya wo mo ye wo hwe se wo mo ebedi enhye a wo mo de ama wo mo eso na no achi no ose apomdin aso ye no ani di akire pa se wo mo ebehwe se de be ya sa cases ni sa ne manema kwan o mefa so na wo mo tracy ahwe active cases no bedi kwan o mefa so na o ma bre ano ase no o mo aye crowd so o medi ho adwuma
70 cases but the album back because your sentinel site honor into the hospital most of them are students and I'm call into yeah COVID yeah echo the issue is that numbers not dog degree na so eti into over na ba ho minu na we no o ya ho week name say o ma na o nya wore 1 to 1 2 o nya phone go share no and I could visa. COVID and yes, and yeah, yes, because the blue no. I won't ask a company trip. She like a cockra. She said, so the time, I said, who is that? Who is that? Who is some point one those was
na anuachi no eno wose University Health Directorate no wo mo kan ne apomdin aso no kan bom se de be ya COVID-19 protocol no mo hwe no mo ebedi so afen so wo mo efi se wo mo ye suspected cases no ene wo mo fi se bia wo mo anya yade ne bi no be hwe no mo trace se de be ya wo mo ebetimi ahwe se de be ya yade no entre
so friends now they came into contact with other colleagues until so but I still want to say for that a problem I issues yes I about China must say you fan say the conference share who sat down the seminar you could answer so could be something kind of could say nipa with the hot man now from one to extra that's any mask
Onipa Yatinin Kane, Wano Ghana Health Service Director of Public Health, Dr. Franklin Asiedu Bequin, Yenua Prince Bafo Asamoah, and Edia Manibui Ebrey.
Na Emra, wahene kasi wo Eswatini, Ken Swati, our Tosom Yensa, Ebe Pie, wa Maimu. Na wani mampini John Dramani Mahama Shia, ye, ewo, abankesium, ye bon komo, would nenitremu, ewo, asante. Na okoye no na otisi kedwa kofi ene emmenwa so krawuri ene brawuri ye ne nasentia so krobia irefi asante kotoko kuma pema pembe bahene oyene kase odne to nsanso woni sesofo pampin so de sha wodi ne hunkan wo pampa so osa kronkron ebo dwadata ema asante himfo ene obi bia wo ka be mu no wo se agina e wa asante eba dwabonase ema wo mde ye Ken Swati awotoso miensa awa tu agine feso se waba ne krom na yeina asante yene otumfo se tutu awotoso mienu enam oyene kese owodwaben na otu serebo otoso mienu so ekasa ye no se anyankofa ne onuado eda ahini akese mienu eya asante ahini ene Eswatini ahinie anyonkofa enu onuado da ahini akese mienu ntem dada awo mudin se woso brano nanso so ni awotumfo epene se sa anyonkofa no onuado no emu be yere pa pampe tan amframa kura mfam wo mu mpagya nyankofa no nuadonum enko empempenso foforo a ebeboaboa ma ahini emienu beboaboa wo ho ewa konya se nyina so na titiriu de asisi ahini emienu ani so bia no wo maboaboa wo ho ama etumi abem na wotu osirebo wotoso mienu agina wotumfo se to the second anamu kasa no kiremu bio se ahini emienu ewo nyama pii a wo mu betumi esense free wo ho na biewu wo mo dia mane wo ho nso so e dia frafra wo mo dia mu amawie peye ebi ye wo mamamre ne wo mamane ebi ye wo musikasam ne wo ntotoye ne edwadie ana afei sunsun mu nso so ena bie wasra se emusuaku awodo a wo ebibrem Africa ase no ebe ya ye manka bo mu mra nka bo mu ba dia asomdwe beba asomdwe nso so ba ebe wunu nua ye mpuntuo ene nkanko na enwa Africa nko a ebe wo wiase nyina.
On behalf of His Majesty Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II, Asante, I rise with honor and deep reverence to welcome Your Majesty to Kumasi, the capital of the Asante Kingdom, a land where royal heritage is not only revered but lived. Your Majesty, your presence here is not just a visit. It is a rekindling of the sacred ties that bind African thrones and peoples together. It is indeed a reaffirmation of our shared ancestry, our common destiny, and our undying belief in the dignity, resilience, and future of the African continent. Otumfuo, our king, whose throne stands as a symbol of wisdom, courage, and unity, sends to you the warmest greetings from the depths of his heart.
Nya yatini ni na otu osirebo wotoso mienu oya dwaben wo hene kase ogina Otumfuo Osei-Tutu II na emu na kasa ye wo dwabo nase enu akire na Eswatini wo hene kase kin Swati a wotoso miensa enso kasai.
What we see is more than a gathering. It is living testimony to the Asante spirit, a celebration of your culture, resilience, and a reaffirmation of the significant role of traditional leadership. Your Majesty, the Asante and Maswati shared a proud history of resilience against colonial shadows. Your golden stool was never surrendered, and it echoes our unyielding spirit. Just as you gather to honor the Asante Hene, our people rally around the Ingwenyama to celebrate our shared destiny. Today we stand united in our duty to preserve our cultures, not as relics, but as living forces guiding our future.
Eswatini wo hene kase kin Swati otoso miensa ene atini ne no Samson Kwame Nyameche no wo dwabo na se no de ma no boibae
na aswafo a wɔhye anuane na fensukuayo ensem so na ese aswafo abedi akire Honorable John Dumelo na wakasa na ode atu adwase wo hye dwumadi a West Africa Center for Crop Year Improvement wo mu dwumadi a wo mu die no eye papa na wo mu dwumadi a wo mu eye ne se wo mu yenhwehwemu efa anuaba hodo a yedua ho na wo so wo mu dwumadi no omo abom homoden papa a kire se eba hwehwemu efa nuaba hodo a yedua ho ene ye hwehwemu ese nuaba yedua no asoto ben ne yebetimi anya ne yetimi edua ne no na Honorable John Dumelo ese wo se akade bia wo mu ehia eba sikasem aban no emmoa wo mu se de be ya niema yekra efri amanone nyina eto ebetimi abre ase nya bibia ene yebekra edi efri amanone nemo akade wo mu hia no aban no ayekra do se ode ebema wo mu.
It's important, government in the Ministry of Food and Agriculture, but most especially government, any research institutions in Yejuma, because we share food import bill now. They be a casa doso, tomatoes, jenny, morning can imported but then started from the kind of seeds now that kind of seeds then be research institutions, and I think a high time say government funding research institutions na mobile out with different varieties no order that, but also more need to me a bomb no more producing more na ye tofi omun chain need to me dua na ye jai sa importations na
Onipayete nken enuane anikuya soafo abediechie Honorable John Dumelo na enuachi no West African Center for Crop Improvement penyipa wada womo ano Professor Eric Y Dankwa enso ekasa ye se wo hwe womo center yi womo teye no 18 years enie ochirechire mu sede omudwumadie esi etie.
Today we are celebrating the day of scientific renaissance of Africa. 18 years ago, we began a project training Africans in Africa for Africa. I believe you are aware that the brain drain is a cost to Africa's development. So what we have done over 18 years is to train scientists who can stand their own anywhere in the world, developing improved crop varieties for farmers in real time. Our World Bank project came to an end a few months ago. We are winding up at the end of June. We are looking at a new phase of funding which will allow our scientists to access significant funds for research that can efficiently and effectively develop new crops for farmers all over Africa.
Na anuachi no Rice Breeding Program Team Lead Dr. Pearl Abu Ekasai nonko a woni Maize Breeding Program Team Lead Dr. Mavis Osei Wusu womonso Ekasai fa omuhwehwemu a womo eye ehu.
We know that maize production is very important because it's our main source of food. However, season in, season out, we experience droughts because our farmers are usually producing under rain-fed. So what we are doing at Swaki is to use innovative technologies and research to make sure that we develop varieties that are well adapted to the drought. So it means that with those varieties, even when there is a little rain, they'll get high yields that can also help them to get their income for survival.
So in the southern part where we experience tidal waves, we have the salinity problem. So the main focus for the breeding program, one aspect of it, is to focus on developing rice, which can be grown in soils which contain high salts.
Ensami amwa ojampa ena etro amaniboi edibreye.
Na enfifi mantamu empenifo ya mamna ni amaniye adan Central Expo 2025 edi atama sanse 2025 Central Expo no ebeba so na asemtre da so afidie no eye adwadie akwanya adwadie pono ye biebie ni na dwumede na se na enfifi mantam so afo nrabo aduamoa ekopanyi ochire kokasa wase no se ayede yapa no odin ho yawo ade bia yede ayese tattoo ana stretch mark ede afam fifi mantam ho wose ayi ohia ubo fifi mantam din pe de nkrofo de bata ho aye ohia buburo de kun abo akoto emo ye agirabawe ni buro da anyapada da so ni bi na yeina honorable eduamoa ekopanyi ochire echem no se adan se wo yemu din pa no a ubedi da se fifi mantam nya mantam a enka ye po hia wo ho a enka ye behwe ohia wo ho echan se nya mencha de na bronsem ni wu ede pa na mantam hia ede di yie a fifi mantam mu eni bie epo ebi wo ho emunam ebi wo ho kube ebi wo ho abrobe ebi wo ho esitre ahwede kuayo ede pa na fifi mantam bi wa onie fifi mantam kra wo ni amantam pi enie na so fifi mantam ne bo hia dondo e wo Ghana mantam du nsia ne mu wo se awreho ahomete pa ne se nto gidi se afi Central Expo no ebeboa ma adwedi aban fifi mantam mu na wiase ne amansan so behu niam awodo e wo enfifi mantamu a se kobase wo ba wo diska be hyemu a ebeboa ma wo manya mfaso ama enfifi mantam so fa ne ntam pefra wo se wo ka se wo ba enfifi mantamu a factory ba kokora bi ne wo factory o eno ka ho bi ana titru magu na wo nyi adwuma yo wo nam ma kire ba kire monten so saa ogidi se Central Expo 2025 iso enyuma beba ama magu na nya bia ye ama wo masetene ma ye ama enfifi mantam so afa ne ntam pefra.
In our fortunes around, since Central is a poor region. It's sad to hear that we have the potential, we are rich, as if locked up there. So today we are going to unlock it and ensure that we get the full potential of Central region in terms of tourism, agriculture, education, and water view. This is the time for us to show that we are not poor. Nana Chairman, as a regional minister, a youth of Central region, I don't, when I'm thinking about the region, when I'm thinking about the youths, and when I'm thinking about how we can become better, I sit up there, look around, I see lights, I see the sea, but I can't see smoke from the chimneys. I cannot see any vapor.
Na honorable Eduamwa Eko Penyi Watre, efifi mantam so afọ na no sie, na odafo amwa kwabuodu wotoso nwotwe awo ye fifi mantam na nanom hemfo bedwako ne kase ne president wabo fifi mantam so afọ abaso say ni nua ba Justina Marigold Asan anu ye fifi mantam so afọ wo NPP amanyuko mambu abreso Central Expo waba ye wanse no otoko so akaja gumu a magina ne naso ene se ono so ba ye ya wo so woto ase no ye pa na no so gidi se ne ye ne se bebo ama enfifi mante magina pempenso bi a ede nkanko ene yedie beba.
And ensure our team is here, unlocking business opportunities. We are going to have opportunities overflowing because we are going to have our eyes wide open. The central areas of cheese is also looking for opportunities. We want to position or help position the region as the premier hub of tourism.
Na nanakasa yechire yi na ne krakra mu no. Deputy CEO Edma Ghana Export Promotion Agency Ora Ambrose Edwin Ensako enso kasa ye no chire mu se Ghana Export Promotion Agency de esomani super se wo mo beboa ama enyema ye wo man Ghana mu no betumi drama no ne yenye sikade ayo o man ni yie ama amanfo nso atete mu nsem ewie peye se de se na efata wosin finfin mantam sei sentia Central Expo wo mu di bia kowa wo mu ye no afi bia ne bra no ina ne se abeboa mo ye niam wo Ghana de kwa amano ne koton wo betumi de wo niam na ba ma mansan ina ehu bie na bio ye tuagusu wo man mu na mansan so ababeto bie.
Made committed to our mandate of promoting Ghanaian goods and services on the global market. Events such as this Expo offer an ideal platform for our exporters and exhibitors to showcase their products, network with potential buyers, and explore valuable business opportunities both locally and internationally. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it is not in doubt that the Central region is a vibrant hub of tourism, education, agriculture, manufacturing, and rich cultural heritage. These rich endowments can be effectively enhanced through this Central Expo, and for this reason, GEPA is happy to be associated with this organization and success of the Central Expo.
Amaniboye kwesi mensa wo Eagle FM Cape Coast. Ano de bra ye.
Ye jina we so aje aboafo nkrato aba ye ba ye de ni aka no ebeto aso.
Said the obetimi a check na farmer APC nsonti and why ye ne sa akoma.
Uti paiwa fakina farmer akoma APC
kaka hawa
akoma APC sisiare wa posunu no mpemu na ye oya fever ana wonam ya emu bia kina farmer akoma APC ebeye firi ho
Nemum na nuachi na enkoi dia kuhu doctor kina farmer akuma APC eyema obia ya wadi emfie dunsia 16 years dekro.
No papa no papa no papa no Ankasa. Polytank is everywhere, durable and authentic. Stronger brand you can trust. Polytank, we get some more Rambo and get some more super. And the Polytank we did. Polytank, papa no Ankasa. Polytank, the original, always the best. For more.
Get ready for more. More goals, more drama, more nail-biting edge of your seat. Oh my word, did you see that? 32 teams, 63 matches, one unmissable tournament. The all-new FIFA Club World Cup on SuperSport.
At DSTV, we listen to what our customers want. That's why we've cooked something big for you. From now to 31st July, pay your subscription and get an instant upgrade to the next higher package for free. Enjoy the best of drama, awesome entertainment for the kids, reality shows, epic Ghanaian talent, family fun, and the FIFA Club World Cup. Pay with *759# and get upgraded instantly. Terms and conditions apply. DSTV, your home of entertainment.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
For Nephew, from Tubraka, where the free Peace 104.3 FM, so at the Bremono. Aha, and I, Yadibesi. Nya Damasi, I'm a monity. Yanya, ya can't say, woman, some de mamo, me. Or Hinana, Kwame, Amo, and I.
Mame akosia etonam yemfa sida emma MTN wose sisia no MTN wo ko eSIM wo the eSIM ede aba entienu wane se wo be download my MTN app na wako simless ebasa no a onfa sim endi juma bia na African Queen Mackerel semen control say eye namu a etwitwa na kase wo konkomu a ye de sauce agu hu anunso de papa enti aduane bia wo pesa wo de ye bia no wo ho akwanya sa wo de be ye se jollof bi na pesa wo ye stew bi wo nkwan bi ana se bia wo pene ye twi no mako na bia ja watu ba ko ano de agum kama kra obenku bi odoko no bi na de aboso wona wokro no na adua enam no ede nti ya afaye waduane live soup no ya afaye na wa be sensesan abamu ope bi ato a wokọ shops ahodo ni supermarket na wokọ enye na wo hokra na emo ni duduo mu no obehu wo mo ewo ba pastor ewo makala ye ne fire service no edi animhwe me patcho frɛ 0245 326-180 and 0302-668-357. Now ne African Queen Macron penny for Eddie and Sawo. So e beda mo say na ejumadi aka nyina atoa mo so.
Tune it in, turn it up,
Peace FM,
and rip off the knob.
Na how?
Bejosu.
Me pacho momo.
Deposit and withdrawal.
Withdrawal.
It's all withdrawal, we dear. Pacho saying.
Me pacho 500 Ghana.
You, well, I'll cash out.